and the whole this side of Australia just got kind of panicked out, huh? What I said here was homes need help, and it runs up through this area, and public chaos, which runs down through here and goes through the whole coast of Australia. Yeah, so that was pretty strong. So this is a strange thing, but let me just get technical for a second. The quake that happened here, actually, because of the international date time, it happened Sunday morning Hawaiian time, okay? And which brings us to this part of the sky mirror right here, Sunday morning, right here on the new moon Pluto, right here where the big quake note is, right exactly on the button. Now, I wish to examine a couple of things here in the reports. And one of the big things that occurred is that the quake set off tsunami warnings from Tokyo to Hawaii. It prompted the closure of beaches, schools, and businesses on Australia's east coast, more than 1,250 miles from the epicenter. The beaches, the schools, and the businesses are closed there. Yeah. Pure panic set in. Here's another report about this earthquake. And it says here, an Australian official meanwhile acknowledged the tsunami warning issued for Queensland coast was undermined by widespread panic and a lack of clear information. Okay, so we had panic along the whole east coast of Australia. We got emergency people together, so on and so forth. They were accused of overreacting. The Australians were accused of, when in doubt, make your mistake on the safe side, guys. But what that was is I had it down for, actually, I had it down to shark bites, snake bites. I think I mentioned poisonous jellyfish. I was trying to think up of all the good reasons I could why Sydney would panic and close their beaches. And indeed, all through this area, because of that Sunday morning quake we had, this was all, they were out on the beaches with bullhorns, and they made people leave. And they're still, questioning whether they overreacted or not. But when I see a Pluto line like this on the descendant, to me that looks like everybody else is panicking. And so the guys with the bullhorns and the police were out all panicking. There's crocodiles there. Well, it wasn't a crocodile. It was a possible tsunami from that big earthquake up here. And it just turned out the Pluto function along this coast was very large, and you read a lot about it in newspaper accounts. The bullhorns and the evacuations. Anyway, nice little sideline to that prediction, yeah? Right, here's the last look of that one astrocartography map. I find this very interesting because we have up here the south node and the bottom of the chart worried about homes, and Uranus here. And so this is kind of officially the quakey line that goes down through here. Homes suffer, public chaos, power out. And, it misses the actual earthquake point is over here, which is a little closer to where Pluto is on the descendant, and the sun and the moon are on the midheaven. Here's mom and dad all rushing around, and here's the Pluto line of panickiness that moves the earthquake line, see, kind of over here a little bit. So we got a little orb on the earthquakes here because of the confluence of all this line, these two lines, this line, they all come together in one space here. And earthquake happens out here. Everybody panics all over Australia. Wow. Wow. Anyway, good prediction, Frost. Keep it up.